16-year-old. Will go from lane 1. They started their lanes before moving into a single file. Intankoman Lutko of Lao goes in lane 2. Fifth in the final in 2015. Lilian da Costa, another 16-year-old from Lao. Both da Costa and De Arrojo ran in the 800 meter as well, just gaining experience at this competition. From Vietnam, Nguyen Thi Oanh goes in lane 4. A very popular athlete, more renowned though for her 800 meter exploits. Savinda Kaur goes in lane 5 for Malaysia.
Representing Vietnam.
Vu Thi Le, ranked 3rd in the Southeast Asian region this season with a 4:40.93, goes in lane 6. Orapan Nuan Sri goes in lane 7 for Thailand. Getting away without any issue. Savinda Kaur looks to take this race by the scruff of the neck. She missed out on a medal in the women's 800 meter. She'll be looking to try to get herself into medal contention here. The athletes, we wanted to go, I would imagine, looking around the 4:15, 4:20 mark. Conditions not really ideal, so around 34 degrees Celsius in the stadium, but not much wind to speak of. Sometimes it can be a welcome breeze when you're going around the track rather than sprints or an event like the long jump where a wind of 2 meters per second can be something that can prove distracting. Nguyen Thi Oanh decides that she wants to take the front now and does so, just tucks in ahead of Savinda Kaur. Well, the winner of the 800 meter, Vu Thi Le of Vietnam, finds herself currently going around the outside of the shoulder of Kaur. So around a minute to do the first 300 meters. This women's 1,500 meter final. Truong Tan Hang of Vietnam set a SEA Games record 10 years ago, a decade ago, 4:11.60. I dare say it's not going to be quite so fast. But it was a good sort of solid run from Vu Thi Le, who's got some back-end speed. In the second lap of the women's 800 meter, she ran 61 seconds for the second lap in what was a very slow race. And tactically, they bunched up in the opening 400, and then she really let go after some wonderful teamwork. Almost sacrificed herself to her teammate for Vu Thi Le to go on and claim the victory, but she looks to be keeping the pace here herself. A solid run as well from Intankoman Lutko of Lao. Lao have yet to medal at the championships in the athletics competition. And she finished 5th in the final in 2015. Will be wanting to find herself in the medals now that she has a little more experience. Savinda Kaur, though, is struggling on behind, just trying to motivate their athlete, other Malaysian fans, in front of her home crowd here at the Bukit Jalil National Stadium. And for Vu Thi Le, currently extending her advantage over her compatriot Nguyen Thi Oanh and the Lao athlete Intankoman Lutko, who's a 4:39 runner this season, so actually gone faster than Vu Thi Le over this distance this season. But it's not about the speeds that you can run in preparation. You need to produce the goods in competition. She's proved that she's ridiculously quick over the final lap when she needs to be. So she's coming up now for the bell. It'll see 400 meters to go, and in fact these three have put themselves into really good position to claim the Vietnamese 1-2. It'll only likely be broken by the athlete from Laos. Intankoman Lutko close enough to challenge Nguyen Thi Wan for that silver medal. At the moment, though, it's going to require a mammoth effort from the Malaysian Savinda Kaur to do anything more than finish outside the medals. Certainly for the two Timor-Leste athletes, it has been less successful. Angela Freitas de Araujo and Liliana da Costa, the two 16-year-olds, just struggling to keep pace. But it's turned out to be a fine run. Again, just putting the pedal down, does not want to be caught. She's not in any risk of being caught the way she's controlled this race virtually from start to finish. She edged in behind her teammate with the first 300 metres gone. She took the lead shortly thereafter, and she's managed to maintain this advantage the entire way since. Virtually, the last 3 laps she has controlled. She's going to finish outside her record time, but indeed she is going to cross in gold medal position a 4:20.47, and she's done, more importantly, the 800, 1,500 metre double, and she's absolutely cleaned up the field in terms of the medals. So Vietnam will find themselves with further success on the track, and Laos have their first medal of the 2017 SEA Games. Savinda Kaur is going to cross the finish line just outside the medals. I'm going to say good finish as well from the young Lao athlete, Angela Freitas de Araujo, athlete from Timor-Leste rather, Angela Freitas de Araujo. But Vuti Lee and Nguyen Thi Wan. 1-2. It's Nguyen Thi Wan. That's the win.
Ladies and gentlemen, 3 competitors flying at a height of 5.35 meters for all walk.
Well, it's Nguyen Thi Wan with the win ahead of Vuti Lee.
252, from Thailand.
So doesn't claim the double. Regional women's 1,500 metre final. She finished second behind her teammates. Nguyen Thi Wan. We're in a fine race in this 1,500 metre, and it's again the Vietnamese 1-2 in the middle distance. Solid run from Vuti Lee. Finishes second. Nguyen Thi Wan with the win for Vietnam.
Di mana 3 peserta akan cuba ketinggian 5.35 meter. Untuk mencatatkan satu rekor baru kejuaraan, membuka mereka mencatatkan rekor baru kejuaraan. Sama-sama kita beri tepuk.
Well, a big moment for Intakuman Lutko of Laos. 4:37.24, and she's got herself a first track and field medal for her country at the 2017 SEA Games.
To set a new championship record. Ladies and gentlemen, let's witness
Confirmation then, the 800 metre champion with a second place finish here to go with a gold in the 800, a silver in the 1.5. Nguyen Thi Wan of Vietnam takes the gold, 4:20.51, and a first medal for Laos in track and field as Intakuman Lutko of Laos takes third place and the bronze medal.
of Thailand and 255 Tilku Tegar Abadi from Indonesia. Ladies and gentlemen, the next track event scheduled at 4:35 is the men's 1,500 meters final. Ladies and gentlemen, now the Thailand athlete 252 Patsapong Amsak of Thailand is attempting